I have found a stunning little game. And now that I've decided to sit and start talking, my cat is coming to harass me. This is Symphony. Anyway, I am very excited because this is one of the good ones. And as far as I can tell, I have found it quite early in its life cycle. So this was made for Ludum Dare 57. So, yet another great game coming from a Dare. And it was published 7 days ago, so this is fairly early. I mean, a lot of the other more polished games I've been sort of viewing after a couple of months, so this one has the chance to become pretty great. They haven't really, a lot of people saying this is an amazing game. I heartily agree, and I really, really hope they expand on this. It's very similar to a game whose name I can't remember that I got. It'll come to me. If I remember, I'll stick it in the in text around here. But let us hop into the game and hope that it is recording. Is it recording? It loads, yes, very, very quickly, and we can max screen it. Let's take a look. Yeah, right. So this is you, little, I assume, man in a suit with a little sort of drilling gun, and this is the inside of your ship. These are the upgrades that you can buy. You can dig faster and dig bigger and carry more and all of that kind of stuff. Not quite sure what this does, but you can switch between resources and use it to make the resource. I'm not really sure if that's like smelting it to turn it into usable stuff, because it seems to be that I can just use the resources anyway, but we'll figure that out. And this is to refuel the drill, so you can go to a new level of rock. If you see on the right here, there's a thing that tells you where you are. We're right up at the top. Now if we step outside of our ship, we find we're in a little cave, and this is our cave space, and this is dirt that we can slowly chip away. And we pick up a little bit of, I guess, soil there that we have. And if we chip away at this, we get some of the black stuff, which I suppose is some kind of coal. And if we chip away here, get some more dirt and get some of the orange stuff. I don't know if that's sort of copper or something. And you can see we're carrying a bunch of stuff in our bag, and if we come close to the ship, we dump it off into the ship that we can look at later. And really the gameplay is to just drill out and look for resources in kind of the, I guess, Minecrafty way. The darkness of the rock means it takes a little bit longer to dig through. It's a little bit stronger. I don't know. Oh, okay. And these are bad guys that you can zap with your drilling gun. If they hit you, it's like a one-stop kill, but then you just respawn in your ship. You can come pick up the stuff that you drop when you die, and and zap the monster, because I think as you go further down, they last a little bit longer. They're a little bit tougher. And the goal seems to be to dig deeper, and for that you need to collect the fuel. Oh, two bad guys. Oh, you see, so I instantly died. But what I can do is just nip out of my ship here, and I'll have a limited amount of space. Alright, so we cleared them out. I'm not sure if I lose anything for quote-unquote dying to the enemies. It's the first time I've seen 2 in one unlocked space. So there's a lot of randomization and variability in the sort of the map designs here, which is what we love to see. And we can keep upgrading all the things, dumping the stuff into our ship, and then having a look to see if we can upgrade anything. Now, do I need to? I can't upgrade that. if I say, give me stuff here, I'm not actually sure what that does. It says make resource. Oh, okay, so are these the purified versions of that thing? I didn't see if this went. See, now I can carry a lot more items. Very interesting. So I suppose if I have to make one critique about the game so far, it is, where is the more instructions on what I'm crafting, what these resources actually are, and what this thing does. I would like that. So a little bit more text on the screen to say this is how this works. But yeah, I mean that's a fringe thing. The game is still spectacular fun. Oh boy, 3 enemies. Fortunately, these ones are quite easy to kill off. Oh, did that one die? Okay, so there was a thing happening there, I don't know if you saw it, is that when you pop open a bit of ground, you can see... Oh wait, did I just hit that guy? I don't... Oh, okay, so yeah, so you see what looks like little bits of little bits of rock falling, and then eventually a bigger piece drops down, and that appears to be like, like gravel in Minecraft. It's unsupported above, and you get a bit of sort of a cave in. If you're standing underneath it, but at least it gives you plenty of time and warning that it's going to happen. Right, let's get these resources. Important to note that you can destroy the stuff for much further than you can pick it up, so don't forget to pick up your stuff, which then just falls on the ground for you to collect. I have to say, in terms of the basic mechanics, this is stunning. And I mean, it fills me with excitement because there's so many things I can think of that I want to do. I would like this game to become. Things they could add to this and expand on it. So much potential that I would like to see manifest, because, like, wow, seriously, this is, I remind you, a game jam game. Oh, lots of fuel here. Yeah, so this is a game jam game released 7 days ago. I don't think they mentioned how long it took them to make it, but this level of quality for a game jam, like, seriously. I don't know that much about how the game jams work. Do they get... Can they win big prize money for something like this? I mean, I really hope so, because this is incredible. Right. So now, if I make this... It did absolutely nothing. If I make this... I don't quite understand that mechanism. But now I can dig a little bit quicker, which is quite a useful one. Dig harder. I only have one of those. Dig harder, I suppose, means less hits. Dig bigger, I would like that as well. I need 10 of those, which I have none. 14 of those, of which I have 10. 15 of those, which I have none. Yeah, I haven't found any of the red yet. And 15 of those, which I have 0. But we can, in fact... Oh, I thought we were able to... I mean, we've picked up a lot of coal. I suppose we need 40. We have 38. Okay. A little bit more digging, and then we're going to go through one drop, but now we can dig a bit faster. Okay, let's dump these off. Blah, 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 blah. And what does this do? I don't understand. No idea. Okay, but we can go blah, blah, and we can go bzzz. Okay, the second critique that I would like to see this worked on. Okay, we need 54 fuel for the next step. Cool. Is music, sounds. The bass sounds are very nice. I think I'd like maybe sort of meteor sounds for the digging. I know that doesn't quite match the slightly cartoony graphics, but I would like, you know, more of a sort of a chank 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 sound. My cat is now yelling because the door's not even closed. She's just being stupid. Oh boy. But yeah, I would like sort of the sounds to be meteor. I would like some kind of music set that I can work on. Can be a little. Ugh. Hit him from above. The third criticism is I'd like the enemies to actually be a bit bigger and scarier. They are a little bit too cartoony. And this, I mean, look at this amazing lighting. Look at the shadows move as I move. That for a browser game, a free browser game for a game jam, that is spectacular. You know, I flesh this out a bit, and I would happily pay for this game. This presses so many buttons that I would happily spend money to get pressed. So yeah, So the sounds I would like to see expanded a bit more. The environment and the resources are a little bit too static at the moment, although weirdly that doesn't bother me that much. I don't know if it might bother you guys a bit more, but this makes me happy just digging out here. I think this game really needs a lot more of a tech tree. It's oh boy, here's trouble. It's gonna get me. So yeah, I'd like to see more of a tech tree, more interesting enemies, scarier enemies. Tech tree, like I'd love the ability to build like a little automated drone that sort of leaves the ship and slowly sort of ticks around in a circle and eats the ground back a bit. That might be a fun thing to expand on. I'd like this interface to be like I see what they're getting at here, where you have these things that you can go and use, which is fine. But this might be more interesting in a screen that you run over and talk to, and little mechanical things that you twiddle about to make it work. So a more interactive ship, and maybe like another floor or something where there is like sort of drone management or something like that. I think that would do very, very well. I like the idea of the 4 entrances that we can go out, and the way it looks like, you know, we have been digging downwards. Yeah, that's very cool. The head of the drone shaft. Uh, yeah, I mean, this is where I need to stop, because I could keep on waxing lyrical about this game for a while, because I am so seriously impressed here by what has already been presented to us. That yeah, I'm not sure what else to say here, other than developers, please continue to make this game amazing. I don't know what I picked up there, but I think that was me dumping the stuff off on the ship. Yeah, so devs, please do not stop with this game, because this is really good. I want to see this. I want it to turn to something that you're professionally, working on, that you can pay money for. Thought I'd be able to hit him fast enough to get him there. And I like that just, there's relatively no penalty for death. I mean, from the law perspective, I think that was lucky. It would be nice to draw this as if I was a little robot, being sent out by the ship. So it doesn't matter if I die, because it's just a robot that just breaks down. I know when I find it difficult to talk about it, it's a strong testament to just how much fun I'm having with this game. Speed me up a bit. Yeah, I would definitely like this interface to be changed a bit. As cute as this is, as sweet as this is, it doesn't feel quite right to me. It needs something more to it, something more sort of interactive, and we need more of an upgrade tree. And we could have a system where it puts down turrets that we can help to defend ourselves against bigger and more interesting enemies, that kind of stuff. I moved too slowly. It was foolish of me. It'd be funny if the enemies could... No. Could follow us into the ship. That would be a problem. But yeah, I'd like to be able to set up little sort of turret defenses and that sort of thing. And just so many ideas that are spawned in my head that I hope the devs have the same ideas. I hope they're planning on turning this into something interesting. No. And I am going to leave it there and stop the video and probably play this some more. And say to the developers, holy moly, this is in such a good state in terms of bugs and things like that, considering how, a game jam game that you're saying, please watch out for bugs. I don't really see a lot. The feeling is amazing. I mean, this guy's interactive, the things are zappy. I love the upgrades. Upgrade path seems comfortable as it is. I just want to see a bigger tech tree with more cool things. The environment already looks amazing. I would like to see some more variants, but I mean, the art, the feeling, the sounds. It needs music and slightly chunkier sounds, but even without that, this is as great as it is. Maybe some spooky cave sounds, like the Minecraft underground sounds. Obviously, I'm going to keep comparing this to Minecraft. It's got a very similar feel to it. Are you going to drop stuff on my head? I don't see anything. You know, what else? What else do we have here? I mean, that's it. I could nitpick at this for ages because of how good it is and how much I want to see this stuff expanded on. Oh, is this what I'm turning the mud into, perhaps? I don't know. More explanation about this I would also like to see. I think this is the general mud that I dig down, and you can turn it into a specific resource that I've been very foolishly not doing properly. But I don't know. I don't know. And I want to see this. See more of this game. More, please, developers. Okay, and now we've covered that, I would like to say, if you like this video, please hit like. There will be a link in the description, so if you like the look of this game, come and play it, and please send the devs some love so they can make it more. Yeah, because this must grow. And just if you want to see more Itchio games played or more non-Itchio games, I might start a Remold series tomorrow. I don't know, that's what I've been thinking about. If you guys like Remold, I'll think of something for Friday, maybe Valheim. I don't know if people want to see more of that, although Valheim doesn't work terribly well on this machine, so I might not be able to play it in a particularly good looking state. But I mean, it's a thought. It's something to ponder about. But if you want to see any of these, hit the subscribe button. Mostly Itchio game reviews are what I play, so to try and be useful. Ring that silly bell that YouTube seems to like. I don't understand it, but ring it to make sure that you get notifications, because that's how you know that I've released a video. Although if you do the final thing, which is comment on the video, YouTube will tell you about it regardless of your bell ringing notifications, as far as I can tell. You just engage with the video with some comments. Please try and make them friendly and not hostile, because that's the correct way to comment things. And you will train the YouTube algorithm and make your video viewing experience better. And that's it. I think that's everything I needed to say, other than this game is awesome. Thank you, devs. And I really hope to see you in the next video.